currently in it for 6 weeks. I came into my teacher training in yoga. I've just finished and I feel amazing. I've met so many people with incredible knowledge and wisdom. I feel so lucky to experience this. I feel very highly developed mentally, spiritually and physically. I feel so strong. There are things I thought I couldn't do that I could do. And yeah, it's been such an amazing experience. And within that, I've learned so much and I really want to share my knowledge because I know a lot of you out there are experiencing from some kind of emotional pain, stress, trauma. I was personally experiencing grief, and in school they don't really teach you how to deal with this in a textbook. You have to just kind of learn yourself, and I know a lot of us will experience that one day, and it's a really hard thing to get through. And from what I learned in my experience and what I felt within myself and the changes, I learned if you learn how to balance and optimize your chakra system, which runs from your crown to your root, you can learn how to get rid of trauma, pain, anything that's holding you back in your life, that's stopping you from being happy. You can learn to get rid of it and manage it. And it's really important to do so because these things that stay within your body can lead to disease. It's really important for us to learn how to manage this so we can all live like a nice peaceful life, not let our thoughts bother us so much. So I really hope you enjoy this video. Chakra in Sanskrit means wheels, and it means spinning wheels of energy. We have several within our body. We have one starting from our root, which is near the tailbone, our sacral region, which is our sexual organ area, navel, heart, throat, third eye and crown. And these wheels of energy are responsible for how the energy is distributed throughout our body. And it's really important to learn how to balance each one and to make sure they're all working correctly. Another thing you need to know about is nadi points. They're smaller energy points that run throughout your body and they're all connected to your chakras. So if one of these points are disturbed, blocked or due to stress or strain or inflexibility within the body, it's going to affect the way the energy flows to your chakras and throughout your body. So it's really important to understand nadi points as well. Women these days are becoming more masculine, and within this we're not using our chakras properly, because when you use more of your masculine energy, it causes a lot of tension within our bodies, because women are very fragile beings, and if we use a lot more of a masculine energy, it's going to really stress us out, cause a lot of tension, and it all happens in our lower areas, organs like root, sacral and navel area. We hold a lot of pain and stress there as well when we don't use these chakras properly. And usually our crown, third eye, throat and heart are usually more optimized because we are a little bit more masculine now, and the lower half kind of doesn't function as well as it should do, so it causes like an imbalance. And it's really important to learn how to balance these out, open yourself up so you can learn to optimize the lower chakras as well, especially for women. We hold a lot of female, creative and sexual energy in our lower chakras, so it's really important to make sure they're working properly. And ways of doing this is through yoga. If you're very tight in your hips, you can actually do a lot of asanas to help open up your hips, improve the flexibility and the rotation. It's really important to, be healthy and make sure your body has no strain, because it also affects your nadi points, which are everywhere. If there's any blockages, if your joints are not moving as fluidly, it's going to affect the energy flow throughout your body. So it's really important to focus on the region that's tight and learn to stretch it out and make it a bit more flexible so the flow of your energy runs throughout better in the body. You can also use meditation to help you rebalance yourself. Like, there's so many different types of meditation that help you balance out your chakras and relieve stress and tension. And if you're lucky enough, like me, I met a healer called Shiva. He's absolutely amazing. He's like an alien. I don't think he's from this planet. Some people have the ability to see your imbalances, and they can give you like an extra push in your journey to help you balance out your chakras. In my case, I was lucky enough to meet him. He knew there was a lot of tension and stress, build up and trauma within these areas. I actually had left hip pain for the last 8 months, and my lower half of my body has improved because I feel like he's released a lot of tension and stress. And I'm going to let you guys meet him because he also has a lot of wisdom And yeah, Shiva's little crystal shop, and this is the business partner. तेरा नाम क्या है?
मेरा नाम मेहंदी हसन.
Ah, okay.
Mehendi ji. My name is Mehendi ji.
I love his outfit. Very, very Bufang Capra. This is the shop. Here's the legend.
Hello.
In the making. Alien. Here we
Thank
go.
you. So I'm doing many different kind of healing work. So that's called Kriya healing, crystal healing, pranic healings, and the past life regressions. So I'm setting up the energy work more. I'm from Rajasthan, place called Ranthambore. So like a forest, National Park of India, Tiger Sanctuary place. So nearby there we have a small town that called Bawanwas. So I'm from there.
So you grew up in nature all your life?
Yep.
You're a bit of a hippie.
Kind of, you can say. So actually, like I born with this sensitivity since I'm child. I was doing like many different kind of energy things, which is actually I don't know what is they call. But age of the 9 to 13, I was having a lot of practicing with my grandfather, like a special training to be like a not a monk, but kind of monk, and many healing work of that I learning from there. So specific many different kind of meditations and like a special one meditation called Kalkiriya. So where you generating energy from many different dimension of your life and bring up back to your this life. So that.
So how did you work and identify the issues in my lower chakras?
Actually, when I did with your diagnostics, so we just feeling like your body sensor, how your energy and your meridians flowing the energy in your bodies. So there was like a slow flows of that, a lot of holdups there you having, and like a lot of holdups in your feminine part of the energies. Same with your emotion, like all the women are what they getting the emotions, they all transmitting all the emotion on the second chakras. When they expect something and they don't get like a disappointment, also they blocking the second chakras point. And when they overforcing of their energies, like muscular side of the life, like when they want to try to do much more and try to absorb, but they don't focus on themselves what actually they want. With the feminine part of the organ, they are very weak, they are very sensitive. Like not, I cannot call them weak, but they are very sensitive, they are very fragile energy flowing from there. So when they try to do like a lot of like taking responsibility and a lot of pressure on the life, so that all the canals they start to get low, like a hold down, they start to get tense, and then they start to all the feminine energy falling down from the bodies. So that is the like identity I get like about your chakras I feel out.
Most people have imbalances. Do you have advice for the majority people who do?
So actually, especially like most of the person like we are in this planet now, we having big issues with the grounding, like gravities, because we are our mental and emotional system. They make us to so much jump, and also same with the family root, like because our root is our mother and father, and sometimes now we understand like we having very complicated relationship with the families, so we cannot receive and we cannot absorb the energy from enough from them. So we had another source of the energy receiving. This is our mother earth, like ground. So what you're doing, you have to sit down on the ground like quietly and peacefully. First you have to put your both hands to lie down on the ground like a relaxing point, and just close your eyes and feel the vibration through your ground, from the ground through your hand is coming up in your body. Then you have to use your left hand, put on your front side of the bodies like nearby your P point, and another hand you have to put on your tailbone places, and they start to feel vibration between your hand to go through to your tailbone to your P point and come up in your center of the bodies. So which is helping you to rise up your energy. And then you have to do also like standing on the ground and jumping up, continue like more maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes, like a feet up, like continue up down, up down, up down, and then relax and then close your eyes and feel this vibrating of the ground, they're coming up to you, and they're activating your root, like a point of your root chakras, and you start observing much more energy in your bodies. That then you also start like especially make the focus in your head, like why I'm jumping a lot with my mentality, what the reason, like I'm not feeling satisfied with my thoughts, I'm not feeling satisfied with one stuff, because mentality is like when you're feeling too much jump into your head, it's like you're not satisfied with your things, like what you are thinking about, and then you start to change your mind to think other things. Anyways, also this is come out when you're not feeling secure, like when you have insecurity, you start to multiplying your thoughts for different to try to make yourself to find out which thoughts is making you more stable and grounded and more secure. So especially you have to focus more on like why these thoughts are coming in my head, like and why I'm not feeling secure with myself. And when you start to focusing that, you will find out the answer where these things are starting you. Because what we're doing, we are hiding with our pain, we are hiding with our mentality, we are hiding with our emotions, and that's why we're not getting out answer. And then we starting like we restore these energies in our unconscious brain. And what they do in unconscious brain, they start to keep generating same energy over and over, and they bring same situation again in your future. So better to hiding yourself on this situation, more come out, more get aware of this situation, why this problem is coming in my life, why this issue is coming out, and why I have these issues. So when you are focusing especially there, the things are coming out like a more clear with you. They're giving you more answer to you and making you more like giving you more direction, and you will feel like, wow, actually these things are nothing for us, because this is too simple, because I'm just scared, that's why they're getting like a massive for me. So you just stop to scaring and just make to more focus on your fear, and you will be get light there, and you will be most amazing, happy and lovely and kind person in this planet. So that like okay, so creativity point, like for the second chakras point, like what we are doing up, we are mostly following the money. We try to have a higher job to get a lot of money, but we actually forget what actually we want to, like what we have to do in our life, what is our creativity field. Like when you are a child, you love to do dancing, but when you grow up, dancing not bring you enough money, so you stop dancing and you start to work for some company which is bring you a lot of money, but actually don't bring you certifies yourself. Sorry, my English is a little bit up down because I am not a native English speaker. So what we doing, we are starting to involving to more like and then we start to like coping the people, like oh, see doing these things, and actually you are not, you are good on your way on something, and everybody have their own good point of way of the life to doing. Like my creativity is different. I love to work with energy and crystals and macrames. That's my creativity. I'm very good on there. But if somebody say, oh, can you do that thing? No, because I can force myself of energy, but actually I'm not liking that things. But I do because of the competitions. Oh, this person doing and he's doing this things good, and we try to force ourselves on the competing point. So we cannot be creative there because we put competitions. But if you train yourself and make yourself to change, I want to do these things because also I'm feeling inside, that's my way of the life. That same point of the relationship point, like first thing when we starting to relationship point, we are like showing up too much to each other on the partnership, like we giving lot of time, lot of love, lot of compassion, and like every small point we just forgiving, and but same time when we start to getting more deep into it, because we are busy in our life, we having to do lot of work, lot of things, because it's not easy life. We have to, if we survive, we have to work a lot, we have to give lot of attention to our work, and then we're not giving enough attention to our partner. Second thing, before time we love to share our feeling because we just want to know each other, but when since we know each other too, then we stop to sharing our feeling, but we are like not giving up to each other timing, we're not sharing to feeling, we just staying in our own point of the view. That, and then same point of the expectations, like the relationship is like this, the two couples, they put one plant, like one seeds to bring the plant, and what we do, we expect after that, like oh, my partner should have to take care of this plant, and then partner accept, oh, she should have to take care of this plant, and that plant is get dried because we both are expect to each other, but we don't making action there. So then the Swadhisthana's hold down, especially for women is why, because women have like a more sensitive organ in Swadhisthana chakras, and actually like any emotional hurt, any emotional pressure, any emotional insecurities and fears and like expectations which you expect from your partner, you don't get, you get disappointed, and disappointed they bring a lot of tension, like a pressure and hold ups to your Swadhisthana chakras, and you slowly lock down, and then you lock down your feelings inside, because Swadhisthana chakras means what I feel, and the Mooladhara, like first chakra, means who I am, like your identity. To identity means like you are root, you are solid, and this is your identity. So not like jumping one to another, then you lost your identity, you are not having identity properly. So that is the Swadhisthana. Then Manipura chakra is like we having like a lot of things. Manipura is like our action, the do. So what we are having problem now in the Manipura chakra, we making action, but same point we putting doubt ourselves. We are what we doing? Oh, I want to, like I planning to do these stuffs, but I'm sure 90%, but 10% I have doubt. So like means doubt is negative energies, and confident is positive energies. So what is your 10% of negative energies? Because negative energy always multiplied doubles, like 10 times they multiplied. Positive energy they multiplied 0.125, like very slowly positive energy working up, but negative energy work like with the force of the energies. So what we have to do, whenever you're making any action, you don't need to put any doubt in your head, just you have to fully show you can do anything in this planet. Like you are the human being. So human being, they know everything. They are one of the miracles. Your body is made by 5 elements, 9 different planet of the energies. So you are the one of the universe and you have everything inside. So most important things what? We need to focus inside ourselves. And when you try to focus inside yourself, when you understand yourself, you understand everybody's. And when you understand everybody, you don't have any issue in your life because you know what is there. So that is. Thank you again.